Let us have a discussion on real numbers. What are numbers and real number? What are different kinds of numbers? We all studied about the number line. A number line, and between we have zero number. And towards the right of zero, all numbers are positive number, and towards left of zero, all numbers are negative number. So that is a common representation of number. So we have here +1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And towards left of 0 we have -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, etc. So it leads to minus infinity, and positive number will goes to positive infinity. So we have all kinds of numbers we can represent here on the number line. Okay, now our discussion here is about a real number. So let me tell you one of the definition for real number, even though there are many definitions for real number. Here I am going to tell you about one of the definition. Any number, a number that can be plotted in a straight line, that can be plotted in a number line, is real number. This is the definition. A number that can be plotted in a number line is a real number. Okay, for example, let us consider a number, say -3. -3 is where in the number line? Here. Okay, so -3 we are able to plot it on represent it on a number line. So -3, what you say, it is a real number. And consider another number, say 1.5. Even though it is not an integer, 1.5 will be somewhere here. So that number also we can represent on a number line. So 1.5 is also a real number. And we'll consider some another numbers like √2, whose value is approximately 1.414 and is leading up to going to infinity, and is going to be a non-terminating, non-recurring number. Even though it is non-terminating, we can represent the number on the number line. Class number 9, we learned about how to draw this √2, √3, √5, etc. on number line by taking one along the positive x-axis and one perpendicular. Then hypotenuse length is going to be √2. Then project it downward with the use of a compass. That arc is going to touch your number line. That will be going to be √2. That meaning to say √2 we can plot on a number line. So √2 is also what you say a real number. And well-known example, pi value, pi is equal to 3.14159, etc. It's also going to be a non-terminating, non-recurring number, even though we can represent this on the number line. And so pi also a real number. So every number like this, even or pi also, we can represent on the number line. We have the basic definition for the real number. A number that can be plotted in a number line is said to be a real number. Okay, now in maths we have three kinds of numbers in general. They are broadly classified into terminating number. For example, 0.415. Okay, it's going to be 0 after there. So this number is non-terminating. Okay, so terminating number. Second type of group of number is non-terminating and recurring. Non-terminating and recurring number. For example, 0.3333, 1/3 value. If you do 1/3, it is going to be 0.3333 or 0.3 bar. We learned this type of representation in class number 9. So this number is going to be recurring, means 3 is repeating up to infinity, and is non-terminating. Okay, so this class is non-terminating and recurring number. And the third group is non-terminating and recurring. Non-terminating and non-recurring. Example is our √2 value 1.4142, etc. Okay, this number also is non-terminating and non-recurring. Okay, so out of these three groups of classification, first two groups is called rational numbers. What are rational numbers? A rational number, we learned definition for rational number, a number that can be represented in the form of p by q, where q is non-zero. A rational number is a number that can represent in the form of p by q is rational number. So terminating and non-terminating recurring number we can represent by the form of a p by q. So this number is called a rational number, and this number, it is non-terminating and non-recurring. We cannot represent this number in the form of p by q, so this number is called a non-rational number. Okay, so we have rational number and non-rational number or irrational number. Rational and irrational, this is the right word. Rational number or non-rational or irrational number. Irrational number and rational number together we can call, or basically these three set of groups we can call it as real numbers. So in our real numbers, what all numbers comes? All numbers terminating, non-terminating, recurring and non-terminating, non-recurring number. All these numbers will come under this class real number. Okay.